What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock and why I think NIO is about to make a very parabolic move to the upside. We're about to see this thing soar. I'm going to show you exactly why I think that. I'm also going to talk about what the news is saying about NIO and some breaking news that just came out on NIO's Twitter page that's insanely bullish news for the next few days. I'm going to show you why I think NIO is going to run pretty darn hard, why I'm very excited for what they're about to announce, and where I see the share price going. Now, before I give you guys my price prediction, before I talk about NIO's share price, I do have to mention a couple of things real quick. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire NIO community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below in the description. If you sign up for Webull with the link down below and deposit any amount of money into the account, you're guaranteed 6 free stocks, each worth up to $2,000. You could always sell these 6 free stocks for cash and use that money to buy some NIO shares for free. Now, this is a limited time offer. It ends in just 2 weeks, so please check it out before they run out to get your free NIO shares. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So NIO's up another 5.24% for the day. Let's go. It's doing quite well, and I'm very bullish for tomorrow. I'm going to show you exactly why I think that. So first off, look at this real quick, okay? George Soros Investment Fund started a stake in the Chinese EV maker NIO in the first quarter. So massive companies out there, massive billionaires are starting to buy into NIO. They're thinking it's very bullish. Bank of America gave NIO a price target of $26 for the near term. Once again, they're very bullish too. And NIO is doing very well fundamentally. It's getting lots of exposure. And on top of that, remember, there were people saying NIO might get delisted. Well, look at what the company's doing. Not only are they going to be working with the SEC to actually meet all regulations, in my opinion, to stay on the US stock exchanges, but until then, they want to give more comforts for their investors. So they're not only listed on the Hong Kong exchange to address these delisting concerns, they're about to be listed on the Singapore exchange on May 20th. It's already May 20th at the time I'm recording this. It's going to be on May 19th at about 39 PDT. So my point is, okay, in a couple of hours after I'm recording this, NIO is going to be listed on the Singapore exchange. Let's go. Massive news. They have actually a live broadcasting. This is incredible news for the company. They're doing great work. People are very happy. And this is good news because it's opening the door for more investors. More people are going to be buying into the company. Gives them more exposure. Once again, incredible news. Now, why on earth am I so bullish for NIO? What do I think is going to happen? If you look at the last couple of days, we're respecting this upward trend, and it does look like it's going to continue as of right now. Now, there could be typically stocks do slow down a little bit when it's Friday. There are some slowdowns that happen, but I do think that it could kind of slow down NIO a little bit, especially if the market kind of drops. But I do think we're bound to actually respect another upward trend, and it's very possible for us to fill this gap very soon to the upside. So where is this gap? Let me show you where it is. It's right over here, all the way up to $17.93. That's correct. I do see NIO hitting $18 within I would say a day or two. I'm very bullish based off what's happening. So when they're listed on the Singapore exchange, it's going to bring a lot of excitement, a lot of passion, a lot of happiness for investors, and a lot of investors are going to start piling into NIO. This is a very good opportunity, and I do think it's going to push the share price up a few more dollars before next week starts, and by then, things could go even more parabolic depending on what is announced, because right now the whole lockdown situation is still going on in China. It's concerning. Obviously, it's not good for the world economy. It's not good for supply chains, but you're noticing that NIO is pushing up. And if you look at the daily candles, look at the volume. If you notice the volume, it's trading on a lot better volume than before. We got nice pushes before a couple of days ago. It did slow down a little bit today, but it doesn't matter too much because we still managed to actually hold up in the green, up 5.24%, which goes to show that the bulls are gaining control. If you look at the OBV, it's starting to go up too. If you look at the RSI, same exact thing. MACD, same thing. Got a flip from the 9-day moving average, showing some bullish momentum. RSI is picking up at 50.44. Things are looking better. If you look at the 2 2 hour time frame, same exact story. Nice pushes to the upside. RSI is picking up, actually going near that overbought territory. OBV looks good too. So things are looking really good for NIO. Pretty darn bullish based off this piece of news. And I wouldn't be surprised if they push the share price up for tomorrow. That's my anticipation. How high will it go? It's very hard to tell. But if I can give a prediction, this is what I'm going to do. So what generally happens in the markets is, or at least for NIO, we get big pushes when the market opens. So maybe what could happen is we get a nice push, kind of like this. I mean, we only have to go up $1.30 to hit that $18 target. It might just happen. We might just hit $18 during the opening, as crazy as that sounds. Then we could just kind of drop, trade a little sideways, and slowly kind of drop and manage to maybe close a little bit green on that $17.50 to $18 range. I would not be surprised. Now, I want to fix this up. I think I drew this on the wrong time frame. But I'm sorry about that. I drew that on the wrong time frame. Let me draw this on the 1 minute candles just to show you what I'm trying to tell, what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't be surprised. This may sound crazy to some of you. I'm going to redraw this for you, okay? NIO might push kind of like this all the way up to that $18 range tomorrow. It might just happen. Maybe if not tomorrow, hopefully by Monday, we might see a push all the way up to like the $18 level. Maybe 18 flat rejects us. Then we get rejected, trade a little bit sideways, and we kind of descend as the day goes on for a pretty decent close, a nice close, maybe around that high to mid $17 level. This may even lead to some gamma. I mean, we'd have to see the options chain first and see how we end up closing. And this is essentially what I'm predicting. I wouldn't be surprised if NIO actually closes around the $17 level, trades a lot better, because there's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of passion, a lot of bullish momentum for the piece of news that's coming out. Now, I also want to talk about key support and resistance levels because I do have to adjust my previous levels from before. Obviously, when it comes to NIO, okay, we have some support. I don't think I drew this out properly. There's a demand zone kind of like around here. So in that 16.5 range, there's some demand over there. And then pay close attention to your 200 moving average. NIO has a tendency of respecting that. If we drop, just a possibility, we have support at 16.47, 16.12, and 15.5 are key support zones. I don't think it's going to drop that hard on the day we're being listed on the Singapore exchange. If we push up from where we are right now, there's going to be some resistance at, I think, 17 flat. Forgot to mention that. 17 flat definitely is going to be some resistance. But I don't think it's going to hold us back. Then we have 17.4, then around that $18 range. I just pinpointed this right here. 17.93. That's where the gap fill is. $18 is going to have some resistance all the way up to 18.50. So I'm going to say it now. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing touches 18, gets rejected off of that, and manages to hold higher levels. I'm very bullish, and I just want to put it out there. Look, the company's resilient. They're not giving up. When people say they're going to get delisted, they're a bad company, they refuse to quit. And that just goes to show the fact that they're improving their numbers, they're getting bigger, they're getting stronger, they're selling more cars, they're investing in AI technology, robotics technology, they may be developing phones in the future. They are also expanding across the globe in many, many different countries. They have battery swapping technology. They have NAMI inside of each and every one of their cars. They have new models coming out. I'm bullish for next year, for the next few months. I do think in the next few months there may be some bearish price action because of the market, but if you just give it some time, it's going to recover, and I easily see this thing exploding. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing hits $100 a share within the next couple of years. Within, I would say, 2 years from now, I could see that happening. I'm very bullish, but it's going to require patience, diligence, and strength, inner strength. So thank you. If you're still holding your NIO shares, stay strong. I'm excited and I'm not losing faith. That's my price prediction. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, and peace out.